Today I am going to discuss about the venturimeter. Venturimeter consists of three parts. One is called as convergent, throat and divergent, which I indicated as C, T, D respectively. Here I have taken two cross section. One is at convergent part that I indicated as 1, 1. Second I have taken at throat that I indicated as 2, 2. At the both the cross section I connected venturimeter to measure the pressure head, and that pressure head I indicated as H. I adopt a Bernoulli's equation at cross section 1 and at cross section 2. Then, because when fluid is flowing through a pipe or venturimeter, energy head remains constant. So Bernoulli's equation becomes P1 by rho into G plus P1 square by 2 into G plus Z1 is equal to P2 by rho into G plus V2 square by rho 2 into G plus Z2 is equal to Z2. That is equation 1. Because energy head at cross section 1 is equal to energy head at cross section 2. That is what the statement of Bernoulli's. So this is one is what energy head at cross section 1 is equal to energy head at cross section 2. In this equation, this venturimeter is horizontal, so Z1 is equal to Z2. That is why Z1 and Z2 will cancel. The equation I can rewrite. That is going to become equation 2. Z1 and Z2 will cancel. Again I simplify. I take all pressure head at one side and rewrite the equation. Right. So equation becomes P1 minus P2 divided by rho into G is equal to all velocity heads I write other side, V2 square by 2G minus V1 square by 2G. We know pressure head, difference in the pressure head, P1 minus P2 divided by rho into G is nothing but the H. That is what the venturimeter indicates here. Pressure head difference is the H. That pressure head difference I substitute by H. So equation becomes H is equal to V2 square minus V2 square by 2 into G minus V1 square by 2G. That is I call is equation number 4. Right. Next I take continuity equation. You know what is continuity equation? Flow rate at cross section 1 is equal to flow rate at cross section 2. That is A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2. From that I got the value of V1. A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2. V1 is equal to A2 V2 by A2. Right. This V1 value I substitute in the equation 4. Right. H is equal to V2 square by 2G minus V1 square by 2G is there. There V1 value I substitute. This equation 5 I substitute in the equation 4. So that I get the equation number 6. Right. I substituted the value of V1. I simplify that. I get equation number 7. Just simplification. Again further I simplify. I take V2 square by 2G outside and rewrite the equation. I get equation number 8. From this equation I write the value of V2 square. V2 square is equal to, now I am going to get this value. That is I call as a equation 9. Right. Further I simplify this equation 9. Equation 9 I get finally equation number 10. Right. To simplify, this V2 square is equal to 2GH divided by 1 minus E2 square by A1 square. Right. So if you simplify that, finally I get V2 is equal to A1 under root 2GH whole divided by A1 square minus A2 square. That is V2 value. Then again I use the continuity equation, that is Q2 is equal to A2 V2. Here I substitute the value of V2. Just now I got the value of V2. That is equation 10. I substitute here. So I get the Q is equal to A2 V2 value I am substituting A1 under root 2GH whole divided by A1 square minus A2 square under root. Right. That is called Q theoretical. Right. Q actual is equal to CD into Q theoretical. Always Q actual is less than the Q theoretical. CD is called coefficient of discharge of venturimeter. Finally I get Q actual value. Right. Q actual is equal to CD into A1 V1 under root 2GH whole divided by A1 square minus A2 square. Understand? This is called equation of Venturi meter, right? We know where P1, V1 and Z1 are pressure, velocity and potential head at cross section 1. Similarly, P2, V2, Z2 at the cross section 2.